The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back again. This is The Local Show, broadcasting from the Zoey Advertising Studios, sponsored by Victory in Motion, the home of knee repair, not knee replacement. And you can see us on YouTube, which means you can see Steve that is anything but an elf. All right? You'd be a very tall elf.
I'm not an angry elf.
No, at least you're not angry.
Yeah.
Which is very nice. So we're trucking along and wrapping things up with a new person on the show. Her name is Elly Pearlman, and she's the board co-chair of L'Arche in Syracuse. How you doing there, Elly?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good. We see your building from our building. So we're is that Spencer Street over there, or are we on Spencer? Yeah, that is Spencer.
Yeah, we're Spencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're Spencer. Yep. Right down here in the Inner Harbor.
Yeah. So, Elly, what's your story? Are you a Syracuse native by any chance? Or?
No, although I've been here 35 years, so
Okay.
I've been here longer than anything else.
Yeah.
But,
Right. Where were you originally from?
I was born up north on the St. Lawrence River.
Very nice.
Ogdensburg was where I was born because my little town of Lisbon didn't have a hospital.
Yeah.
Or electricity, actually.
How did you know?
I'm a DJ, and I played a wedding reception at the Desperado Inn in Ogdensburg.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, way up there.
I like it up there.
It's beautiful in the summer.
Absolutely.
Winter, not so much.
So how is it that you came down this neck of the woods?
Yeah, right.
Well, I went to school in Utica.
Okay.
A while ago.
Sure.
And I took human services and took a state test after graduating.
Sure.
And started in Rome, New York. And
Doing what?
Oh, I worked direct care with folks with developmental disabilities.
Got it.
Now they say intellectual disabilities.
Okay.
There's,
Gotcha.
Sure.
Different terminologies,
exactly.
right? Yeah,
always. But I worked in the institution for a while, which was pretty overwhelming. But then went to the community and worked in. It was a group home. That's what we called them then. Mm-hmm. And there were, I think, 8 ladies, and I just loved it. I just enjoyed the ladies. We did a lot of things together,
Sure.
and but Rome did not appreciate the qualities that I have, so I moved to speculator.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that's on the way to Louis Lake anyway.
Yeah, it was, but in that, it was still the state, and at that point, it was shortly after Willowbrook. I don't know if you remember that. Geraldo Rivera.
No.
No.
Yeah, he went in, he snuck in, and it was just horrible.
Really?
It was just a horrible, horrible situation for people with developmental disabilities.
So how'd you end up down here?
Well, I didn't want to stay and speculate.
Right. No, who does, right?
My sister lives down here.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
Good
So
for you.
Syracuse was really where I wanted to go. So I still was with the state, and once again started working in the developmental center, and then went out in the community and provided helped people get the services that they need.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So it's similar to social work. It wasn't social work. And then I retired when I was able to.
Okay.
And one of my coworkers, he was a little higher up, tried to talk me into being on the board.
Mm-hmm. The board of what?
The board of L'Arche.
Look, I got it. Okay.
Right. And so that was in 2016.
Okay. So tell everybody what it is. What's your vision?
Well, a lot of people think of us as an agency, because we do provide services for people with intellectual disabilities, but we're really more of a community.
Okay.
We have 4 homes here in the Syracuse area, one up on Onondaga Hill, the rest more or less in the city. And we provide residential services for people who live in the homes. And we have 4 people in each home. And most of them have been with us for years.
Okay, so this is like a permanent placement.
It is.
So you got 16 people. See, Tom, I did math, 4 times 4.
Good, yes.
Tom doesn't do math.
But he spells.
But he's very articulate.
He's
He'll tell you he's articulate, yes. So they live there full time. So you have a full-time staff there?
Oh, yes. We have, it's 24 hours.
Okay.
And they provide whatever support those folks need to live as independently as possible.
Okay.
And what is wonderful is our commitment to them is as their needs change, we adjust to them.
Okay.
You know, as we all age, you know, things don't move quite like they used to.
Right.
And we make every attempt to
How many board members are there?
We have 10 board members now, and I'm a co-chair, like you said.
Yeah.
The only way they could talk either one of us into doing the chair was if we co-chair.
There we go.
And so I have a terrific.
Yeah. So where does funding come from?
A lot of it comes from the government. All of the people that we serve have Medicaid.
Okay.
Most have Medicare.
Right.
Social Security.
Sure.
And it's that funding. But because of our commitment, because of our mission, we also do a lot of fundraising ourselves. We write grants, we do events.
All right.
And
can people get involved and donate if they want to?
Oh, my, yes.
Okay, and how do they go about doing that?
Well, they can write a check to LARS Syracuse. That's our official name. And absolutely. We also encourage people to come visit us, get to know the folks.
Okay. Do you ever have volunteers, or no?
We do have volunteers. It's quite a process to become a volunteer.
Well, you have to know what to do.
The background check. And I mean, it's hoops that people go through.
Well, that's safe for people, though. That's good, though.
Well, it is.
So it's not anybody comes in and says, I know what I'm doing, and they don't know what they're doing.
But we don't put volunteers in that kind of situation unless there's a staff person with them. We have our whole terminology. The people that live with us are called core members, live in the house that have needs. Then the people that work for us are called assistants.
That makes sense.
And so it's a little different terminology.
Okay. What would be one thing you'd want people to know if they have friends or family or folks that have these kind of disabilities?
Well, one thing is that parents in particular need to plan ahead. They need to be thinking about the future. What will my adult child need
as they age?
And as when the parents pass on, that's going to be traumatic enough.
Right.
Let alone, all of a sudden saying, and many of the folks that we serve, parents are very involved. We encourage parents to support the person, their child, any way they can.
Sure. So the information is, so I'm going to spell LARCHE Syracuse.org. Correct? And people can go online and find that information. They can even donate or whatever.
Absolutely.
And learn more.
We have a Facebook page.
Fabulous.
Just put in L'Arche Syracuse.
There we go.
And
well, we appreciate you joining us today. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you very much.